Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter, and welcome to Distant Worlds 2. So, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. Big fan of Distant Worlds. Let's just see what he's got going with this. So, jumping into a new game, there's a few things I should say first. The main one being that this is of course a preview build. The main game won't be out till March, so I've got a few things limiting. I can only play the Actarians and the Mortalans because everything else isn't quite there yet, and of course there will be bugs and other issues, but we should be fine. We'll do a 700 spiral, drop that down to 500, and just memory leak, just keep it set. We'll keep everything else standard. Ooh, random research paths, always nice. Kind of annoying at times, but you know, nice little things. Pirates stay dead. Normal everything else. Normal everything else. So, these are our different aliens. So the others will turn up, but, you know, not quite that. So we can be the Actarians or the Mortalians. They look a bit different from Distant Worlds. Aggressive. Will be via colonization rate, destruction. These guys should be scientists. Oh, they hate everyone else. Wow. They're a bit generalists. These are very much armor research. Yeah, they hate everyone else as well. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Cthulhu-like guys, I think. Guardians. Right. I believe let's carry on with that. Cthulhu-like. There'll be a U there. Empire flag. Yeah. Something a bit deeper blue. Telacracy. Engineers, scientists, and technical evidence control. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll say that on normal. Also generated empires on. Victory conditions as normal. And we'll see what we get. So, if you haven't got a clue what Distant Worlds is, it's a 4X game that's pretty much more like Dwarf Fortress than anything else. Very heavy procedural generated, lots of worlds, lots of ships, a lot of automation going on. So, our leader, careful, natural skills and research construction, ship maintenance, leader is Zumato, diplomacy, holding up as a ship construction, took mind of one, deep ocean planet, with metallic room, technology to take off first stone stays. Look. Alright, we big zoom. But yes, this is the thing with Distant Worlds is you can scale, so look at all these planets. Each of these stars has got that many planets around it. This is why I've started a bit smaller. Just to make sure that we have we don't have any memory loss problems. So, restore the major elements. Moving around, pan with the WASD keys, yeah. What was it, it's a screen. Zoom with the mouse wheel. Game menus there. Flight speeds there. Heading view there. Control center. So you can expand it and then lock it apparently. that you can hover over, or you can lock it by clicking. Hey, nice. Diplomacy, characters, colonies, exploration. Alright, that can be very useful later on. Selection panel, no item selected, but you can select a world. You can see we've got 200 million Nectarians, we've got 0.35. We've got polymer, Magnesium crystal, ancient city into the ruins, our leader, who is good at diplomacy, that, bad at ship maintenance, colleague corruption. He's slightly corrupt. Okay. Action buttons. Manage troops, build facilities, build new ship, colony automation, detail. Zoom presets. Okay, those are all quite useful. Zoom to galaxies, into region, zoom to system, zoom to location. And map overlays. So what have we got? Map resource flow. Okay, we'll get into that in a sec. View summary. Okay, visible items in current view. Okay, that's a hot way of zooming around. Incoming message will come down here. Filter the message logs, got Wikipedia. Okay. Alright. Curious discovery. Great oceans of stars await us, so we find there. Centuries past, ancestors built this great unsafe ruins that still reveals the secrets to this day. Works for many generations beyond us. Their ultimate fate unclear. Okay. So the ruins are +6 colony, +8 population, +7 scenery. What we found, so early water field experts and research labs. Alright. Starship, we've created our first starship. The Daring Wanderer. So. That's the Daring Wanderer. Got a spaceport. Constructors under construction. Miners under construction. Here's the Stellar Wanderer. Advice sections. Yep, always a good idea. Now, there we go, I can use the middle mouse to rotate. I should have hopefully told him to go. So, to explore. Okay, an ancient starport. Of course, going to rebuild it. Okay. So about 2,000 years ago, there was a ancient date station. Okay. So some horrific disaster hit us 2,000 years ago. We now have a spaceport, which has been fueled. It's a good start. Okay, we're exploring. This is our research day. It looks very similar to Distant Worlds, except it's truncated, obviously. So we're building early work field experiments. Last time clicks on. We can see that there, that's useful. So auto explore, retire, set tactics. Get this guy out surveying. Let's get some speed up on time, because we don't currently have warp. So the best we can do. Okay, tech boost for defected engineering. Is to get people moving out into space. Oh look, he's sending a little research survey drones. A new general has arrived. General Jukri Haskar. I don't know that much about him, but yeah. Going to be useful when we have to invade somewhere. Okay. Now we have a construction ship. These are very useful. These will be what build most of your bases. Oops, pause. So, new resources. Okay. We got steel, Caprica, Aculon, hidden items. Okay. Now we're going to find our structure. Stellar chances building a mining station here. So I didn't have to tell them to do that, did I? This is the joys of Distant Worlds. It's built to be automated. And here, you used to be able to change how much you automate it, but I don't know where that is in new one. We'll keep it mainly automated for now. This guy should now fly off to here. Start automating, so we should continue to explore the system. Cannot queue up this, but yeah, it's going to take a while for this guy to make it across there. Now going back to this resource flow, this will show me now there are a metric ton of resources in the galaxy. Each of them does different things. Some of them are just about making people happy. Others are about building ships and stuff like that. So, pulls up, we have a new scientist. No skills, no traits. That's fit in your location. Alright, we don't have a research station just yet. So there's not that much we can do about that. It's good to get one early though. So if you're not interested in all this, of course, you can just skip over the pre-warp. And just jump in with a, if you want, fully formed Empire. I'm assuming that, I think sure that's still an option. This stage of the game is designed to be pretty slow. Now, this is pre-warp. We're going to discover some stuff in a bit. We're recruiting some infantry divisions. Got population, leader, general, and recruiting our first defender brigade. He's building a mining station. This will send people down to the surface to mine, because of course we can't live on a big barren rock. Metal. So when they finish constructing, it's quite a nice little construction animation. Also, I like how far in you can zoom. This is ridiculously far in. hyperspace technology discovered. First primitive hyperdrive, breakthrough technology is fast and light. We should build our own store system. Redesigning building ships that use a hyperspace. Pause. Right. Then moving on to energy deflectors, that seems pretty good. And we got a new scientist who's got a breakthrough. Ship construction. This is resources. This is an important thing to have a look at. We've got production shortages of most resources at the moment because we don't know anyone who can buy them, we can't find them. So we're critically low on 2 different types, but hopefully that'll be sorted soon. Ship designs. So our exploration ship here needs a upgrade. Oh, this looks a bit better. What we're trying to add here is a skip drive, hyperdrive. Weapon, defense, sensor, engine. Looks like it's already been added. This can get quite deep. You're looking at movement here, like what fuel it's using, how much energy it's using, cost, size, hull, how many crew it needs. Weapon 1 is empty, so I could put like a particle beam into weapon 1. There we go. You can't do anything with the engine. Right, so that is bigger than the hull we can produce. That's fine. At least we know that they've automatically... yes, auto refit is on. That's fine. Unpause the game. Build ships. We'll build a new navigator. We ever finished the last one? Look at our shipyard. Is this building anything? That's a spaceport, isn't it? Yeah. These guys are all out for retrofit. Alright, this is now producing cargo. This is where the game gets a little bit crazy, because it will track movement of cargo across everything. So you start off with just a few things. When you've got many systems, you'll be shipping tons of cargo. You want to build a dreadnought, you've got to ship all the stuff you need to build that dreadnought to the system you're building it in. Thankfully, there's an entire civilian economy that should be visible somewhere. In the private economy, that is going to build ships, mines and stuff like that on their own. On the other hand, you don't have control over them, and they will get you into quite a few trouble. You know, they're building enemy systems, they'll cause diplomatic incidents, and just generally die during wars. So this is saying freighters will be travelling to this new mining station, and we should see the first of these pretty important things delivered. With resource flow on, we should be able to see all this. Yep, here comes our first miner. The majestic bootlegger. Here we're building another miner. So it looks like shipyards aren't needed anymore. Right. This should be a bit faster now because it's got a skip drive. We've got a mangrove forest planet here. Metallic moon. Rocky moon. Ice tundra, rocky ice moon. Frozen Joust Giant Rocky Moon. An unknown ship. I think we should really explore the unknown ship, shouldn't we? Hyperjump. One of our ships, the first team moves, has made its first hyperjump. You can shoot mobs now covered instantly. This guy will probably arrive before the other one even reaches its destination. And we go spy, it's good. But I think that is a good place to end up for now before we make our next discovery. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe and all that, and I'll see you next time.